Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and today I will be reviewing Graceling by Kristen Casher. That was a really bad intro. Let me do that again. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and today I will be reviewing Graceling by Kristen Casher. So Graceling is a fantasy standalone that is actually really good. I gave it 4 stars and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was so fun, so entertaining, and I think that any person that likes to read fantasy, any person that is interested in badass women will definitely enjoy reading this book. So this book tells the story of Katsa, who I believe is 17 maybe. I don't exactly remember the details. This was another one of those books that I read during my period of sickness. So I was a little out of it when I was reading it. But I still enjoyed it immensely. Okay, so Katsa lives in this world where some people are giving graces. And graces are magical abilities. So, for example, you may be giving the grace of being able to swim like a fish. So you are able to swim and be underwater for a really long period of time. Or you might be able to read people's minds. Or you might be able to be a really great fighter. Now, Katsa has been given a very strange gift in the sense that she is able to kill anybody within seconds. She is the most amazing assassin in the entire kingdom. Basically, kind of in her entire world. She is a badass, but she is very conflicted because of the fact that she has been giving this grace that she doesn't want, that she feels makes her a monster, and it does essentially make her a monster in a way because she fights for her uncle, who's the king, who's this really bad guy who has basically enslaved her and, you know, given her this job of being his assassin. And Katsa is, you know, she's just really wrestling with herself throughout the entire book. So Katsa finds herself in this situation where she needs to save somebody. It's always raining when I'm filming. Oh my god. Okay, so Katsa finds herself in this situation where she has to save somebody. I'm not going to tell you what or who because it's essentially the story of the book. That's the main thing that goes on. And yeah, she meets a guy by the name of Poe, who's a prince from another kingdom, and he also has a grace, and they fall in love and they go on this like badass journey together, and it's a really great book. I really enjoyed it. This book, it's just really good, honestly. If you haven't read it, you should definitely read it. If you enjoy fantasy, definitely read it. If you enjoy badass women, like I said at the beginning, definitely read it because Katsa is a really great main character. She is very strong, but at the same time, very vulnerable in ways. She's, you know, having to, like I said, wrestle with herself throughout the entire book because her instinct tells her to do one thing and yet she doesn't want to do that. So I think that Katsa is a really well developed character. There are really great twists in this book. This book does keep you at the edge of your seat in the sense that you do want to keep going, you do want to finish it, you do want to know what's going on, and I think that's always really important in a book. The book doesn't have to have the most intricate, I think I said that word wrong. Intricate? Yes. A book doesn't have to have the most intricate story for you to really enjoy it and for you to really follow it along. Essentially, this is kind of a simple book in the sense that it doesn't have an overall like super amazing magical system. It's just graces and everybody does something different. But the book is really well written and it has a good amount of everything. So I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Kristen's writing. I thought that it was simplistic, yet at the same time, really well done. I enjoyed the romance, which is something that I don't typically enjoy that much, to be honest. A lot of the times when I'm reading fantasy books, I feel like the romance isn't really developed correctly because the author is so worried about developing everything else that they just kind of throw in a romance in there just to have a romance. but this one felt very genuine and real, and I really liked the relationship between Katsa and Po, and they had some really incredibly romantic moments, and that never bored me or that I didn't feel like, oh, this is so cheesy. I really liked it. I also like the fact that just because Katsa falls in love with someone, she's not, you know, taken down as a character, which is again, ooh, okay, which is again something that happens a lot in fantasy books. Once a main character falls in love, once a main female character falls in love, oh, forget it, because she's going to be saved every 2 seconds by this Prince Charming. But this doesn't happen in this book, because she's a badass. She's the one that doesn't save him most of the time. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed this book. If you haven't picked up Graceling, pick it up. I will definitely be continuing on with the series, even though this is a standalone, so it's a series of standalones that take place in the same world and deal with the same type of Graceling magic. So I will definitely continue on because I really did enjoy this one. And yeah, read it. And also that little twist with the cousin and the medicine guy, I totally called that. I mean, I just have a magical ability for those things. And if you have read the book, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Pick it up if you can. Graceling is really, really good. So thank you very much if you watched this, and bye.